Today we're talking about how hypnotherapy can help with improving learning and memory, both with children and adults. When clients come to the therapy, we usually identify some 5 areas where we might find the root of the problem. One of the first areas is inadequate learning environment. That means maybe the space in which you're studying is not convenient for you. Maybe it's too busy or too noisy and you cannot really concentrate. Or you're learning in the time when your intellectual abilities are not ready for the learning process. Another area where we usually see the cause of the problem is inadequate memory. That means that you even might be studying more than you have planned and you invest more time, but once you try to repeat what you should have memorized, you simply can't, as if you're running out of the information. A third area that often comes up as the cause of the problem is fear. Fear of the result of studying. And it's usually present with people who have previously experienced some failure in that area, or they were not satisfied with the results they have previously achieved. For example, with people who have failed several times the same exam, or they were not satisfied with their presentation at some conference and so on. So then the frustration actually comes from the fear of the result. The fourth area of the problem is usually motivation. And it's very hard to identify yourself if your motivation is high or low. But if you don't have motivation, if you don't have a reward, it's very hard to get to the end of that process of learning. So you need to have some reward that you feel is adequate for the effort you're putting in. Again, it doesn't have to be anything huge. It doesn't have to be trip to Bali. It can be something simple and small. Let's say that if you study well today, you will reward yourself with a movie or with a walk with a friend or with a trip to the nature. So whatever it is that you feel rewarding should be your goal towards which you're going in your learning process. And then the last area where we usually see the cause of the problem are drugs or medications. And of course, then we first have to deal with that and see what led to the usage of those substances. And after we're finished with that, sometimes the learning process and memory improvement are resolved by themselves. And sometimes we need to dedicate 1 or 2 more sessions to the learning skills as well. Of course, this does not mean that the root of the problem is solely in one area. It can be a combination of factors. It can be that you have low motivation and fear of presenting, or that you have some substance abuse together with inadequate environment. So the hypnotherapy is great because it gives us opportunity to quickly find the root of the problem, identify it, and work on it. When you're dealing with learning improvement, you usually want things done quickly. You don't have years to solve the problem because the conference you're about to attend and present over there, or the exam, they're usually just around the corner, so we need something efficient. And that's why hypnotherapy is so great for this. Through usually 6 sessions, each of them lasting around 90 minutes, we usually overcome this problem and improve learning and memory skills significantly. Hypnotherapy is actually helping you to have a clearly defined time when you're learning, to have great learning outcomes, and then also to keep that knowledge with you long term, so your memory also improves. Let's get in touch. We can offer you at Spirit Express also some additional programs which will help you that this change is permanently incorporated into your life and your lifestyle. So we can also use meditations or Reiki to support you in the process. Spirit Express also offers public speaking training, which is great because when you learn something, you usually have to present that. And this program is great for people who have fear of public speaking. Give us a call or schedule a free consultation online, and I'm sure we'll find the best therapy for you. See you.